Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. This video is about strategy to answer reading comprehension in reading test of TOEFL. We have tips here. As we know, the majority of the reading selection will be factual reading from science, history, linguistics, and other areas. It is possible that a reading will show up on TOEFL that you believe you know everything about. Perhaps something from your major field of study will appear. If this happens, you are lucky, but do not assume that you do not have to read it. Some information may not be exactly the same in the reading as you have supposed. Before you read anything, look at the questions. Do not spend time looking at all of the answer choices. Simply glance at the answer choices so that you have an idea of what to look for. Do not try to look at an answer choice and then skim the reading looking for the answer. Generally, the words in the question and in the reading itself will not be the same, and you will lose valuable time using this method. Doing skimming is the strategy. You can glance it, or by take a look at the title, you can take the general of the content and also the main idea of the passage. Okay, this is the passage taken in TOEFL test. Okay, number one. Let's start number one. The first strategy is you read the question first and then you find the answer as the detailed information through passage. This question is asking for detailed information. Which of the following is not true? So, in this case, you choose not true. It means you choose the false one of the statement. Okay, now take a look at number one. You know from the second sentence that A and B are true. After you find out in the passage the detailed information of it, you know from the entire reading that C is also true. The correct answer is D. So the reading said that Sparta was hostile and warlike, with no mention of its having a well-rounded education. The sixth sentence tells you that Athens had a well-rounded education that had an influence on the United States. Okay, next. Number two. You must know, take a look at the question. It is the same as number one. It's asking about part of Athens' cultural heritage. You must know the meanings of the former and the latter here. Sentence 4 in this reading mentioned Sparta first and Athens second. Thus, if a subsequent sentence speaks of the former and the latter, the former is Sparta, it means the first, and the latter is Athens, it means the second. You will see from the sentence 5 that the latter Athens left its mark in the fields of art and philosophy. Sentence 6 tells you that it was also important in the theory of well-rounded education. Sparta, not Athens, was involved in the idea of totalitarianism. Thus, A is the answer. as it was not mentioned as part of Athens' cultural heritage. Okay, now take a look at number 3. It is also the same, asking for detailed information. This question is answered in sentence 6. In sentence 6, this one. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, the last one. Okay. So the answer is A. In the sentence 6. Next, number 4. Inference questions. It can be inferred from the reading that. So it is asking about inference. It can be inferred. You take the meaning of this reading of this passage. Inference questions, are difficult but appear occasionally on TOEFL. You must decide which of the answer choices you can assume to be true from the facts given in the reading selection. Again, it is important to eliminate answer choices which are obviously not correct. A. What about A? A may be true, but there is nothing in the reading selection to cause you to assume that it is. What about C? It is definitely not true. Sentence 2 says that both cities took slaves from the people they conquered. If they conquered people, they must have fought. And what about D? D can be inferred from the statement in sentence 5 that the letter Athens left its mark. So the answer is D. Okay, that's all this video. It is the way how to answer reading comprehension. Most of these questions is asking for detailed information, but you can also see the others asking about the general, about the main idea. In this case, you do skimming, but when you are asking for detailed information, you do scanning. What is skimming and what is scanning? Please take a look at another video about talking about skimming and scanning. Thank you for watching. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.